You could feel the emotion there, and she even relives that. And that might be carrying over here when they're trying to figure out who killed Dad. It factors in likely. What's your reasonable doubt orb got in it there, Michael?
Massive orb of reasonable doubt that the defense attorney is going to have to basically, his case is going to hang on it. And here's what it is. And I'll say a condensed version of what my closing argument in this case would be. Look, if you have any reasonable doubt as to any element of this crime, you have to acquit my client. The victim weighed 300 or so pounds. He was 6'4". His neck was bigger than normal necks. He was a big guy. My client weighs 120, 130 pounds. I don't know how much you guys weigh, but I weigh 200 pounds. I can assure you I cannot move somebody who's 600 pounds. I cannot move anything that's 600 pounds. The biggest, most strongest Olympic weightlifter can only move twice their body size. So I want to ask you to ask yourself a question when you go into that room. How much do you weigh? And ask yourself if you can move somebody 3 times your size. If any of you say that you cannot move weight, any type of weight that's 3 times your size, you have to acquit my client. If all of you unanimously convict my client, that means all of you are unanimously saying that you can move somebody 3 times your size. And obviously this is a very condensed version. I would be a lot more polite about it. I'd be a lot more inviting about it, but I would have to go down that road, right? Whereas Scott, the other person who also had the means, who also had the motive, who's been dishonest on the stand about his relationship with his father's finances, he did have the ability to move his father's body. My client did not. You must acquit my client unless you believe each one of you can move a weight 3 times your size. And now, again, this is a condensed version. I would spread it out over an hour, but that's what I would have to say. Primacy and recency, I would end with that, because everything else looks bad for your client. Some of this stuff looks like a victim impact statement, the testimony of the kids. It doesn't even, I know it's testimony, but it kind of feels like a victim impact statement. And if you ask 1,000 kids, even as adults, who've seen a parent in an affair with another parent, not one of them would tell you it was okay, I was happy for my mom, or I was happy for my dad. They would all fall apart. It's very sad. It is what it is, but you're the defense attorney. You have to basically lead with your strongest message. And in my opinion, that's your strongest message, really your only message.